I thought I saw a spark from this thing just starting. H2R shooting flames at the startup now, or what? Filled up the H2R. I forgot last time. I literally filled it up last time. I was like, why do I need gas? But by the end of the ride, I needed gas again. This bike drinks gas. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am back with another video on the H2R again. I feel like it's been a while, but I feel like it hasn't at the same time because I didn't ride too many other bikes. I rode the V4R a couple times, and that's, as far as I know, that's it. I don't really remember what I rode. But today we're taking the H2R to the shop. It's been a while since I've done mods or anything at all. Mainly we're changing the tires on this thing. We're going back to the OEM spec that this bike came with, I guess, because I changed the tires because, you know, this bike comes with completely slick tires. Slick tires are pretty much like track tires that have absolutely no thread, so it's very dangerous to ride on the streets because if there is, let's say, like dirt, water, whatever, you wipe out right away. So that's the issue with slick tires. They're made for the track. Very clean, even surface. So yeah, when I change these tires, I changed the size of them. So we're going back and we're getting the same tires that I usually like, which are the Bridgestone S22s. I like these tires because they're just great tires for your normal everyday type of stuff. Because they're a harder compound in the center and softer on the edges, so they last a little bit longer, and plus we're getting the correct sizing for them as well. Yeah, since it's been a minute since I rode this bike, I forgot about all the noises it makes. It's so different. Like, I literally hear the air getting sucked in by this thing. Unlike the H2, the H2 just gives you that flutter whistle thing. Not this. The H2R is just like definitely a different sound, and they're both unique in their own ways, which is why it's so cool. So we're going to do that first of all. The tires is like the main thing, but we're also installing some fully floating rotors on this thing, front rotors. I was gonna like speed up or something, but I like that how she stopped filming when I tapped my head that there's a cop. So yeah, we're installing these front rotors. I wonder if they're going to be heavier or lighter than the front ones. Pretty much just upgraded rotors, more, you know, aftermarket upgraded parts on this beauty. We were also trying to get the rear rotors, but they didn't come in time. So I'll do that in a separate video when we got more parts for this thing. I mean, honestly, I feel like the H2R is pretty finished. I still need more titanium stuff. It's taken a lot longer than expected for this titanium stuff because, as I said, like a lot of it is custom made for this bike and all that. So they're not as accessible, you know, as other parts or titanium stuff. I was saying I got the upgraded front rotors. Thank you, by the way, shout out to Daisuke Racing. They're the ones that supplied me with front rotors. Make sure you click the link in the description down below. These are like a really good brand. I believe they're brake techs because, you know, it's an H2R. We need to be able to stop since this is such a fast bike. So yeah, I'm excited to install the front rotors. They're fully floating. If you guys know what that means usually there's pretty much like less resistance with these. So if I do like ceramic bearings and I have these, then the front wheel is just gonna like keep spinning longer and longer, you know what I mean? There's not as much pressure slowing the bike down besides me braking when I do these, especially combined with ceramic bearings. And I do want to get ceramic bearings, but I'm still unsure. I'm trying to get carbon fiber wheels on this thing. I think that is the move. I'm a little concerned because, you know, it's a very heavy and fast bike. I don't think anyone has tested carbon fiber wheels on such a, I don't know, like powerful heavy bike in high speeds. So I'm a little concerned about that. What do you guys think? Should I do carbon wheels? Obviously, I really want to do that. Similar to the V4R. They're not going to be the same wheels because those are Porsche carbon. I don't think they even make them for this bike. But still, carbon wheels, and then I'll do ceramic bearings because that will reduce a lot of weight in the wheel. Actually, these are pretty light, the H2 and H2Rs, and I do think they look good. So I'll probably reduce, like, I'd say 2 pounds total, like 2 to 3 pounds, but that's rotational mass between the front and the rear, so it adds up. Plus, carbon wheels, like, just make it feel like it's lighter to flick around on such a heavy bike. It would be nice. I wonder if we're going to be making the world lightest H2R without sacrificing any, like, crazy stuff, because, you know, if you want to go crazy light, some people remove their, like, brakes and stuff like that. We're not going to be doing that. We're keeping all 3 rotors, because rotors are really heavy. Even though the front ones that I got do feel pretty heavy, to be honest. I'm not 100% sure if we're going to be saving some weight or not, but we'll see. Well, I'll try to remember to weigh the old ones, the OEM ones, and weigh the new ones. The plaid do be looking nice though. I also might actually weigh the tires as well to see if there's like a weight difference. Of course there is going to be, because it's a different size. So I was like, let's not mess with, I'm pretty sure Kawasaki spent a lot of money engineering this machine. So I was like, let's just go back to the OEM spec. It's just not going to be like slicks. It's going to be just the same size at least. Also, I do need to fix this thing. Do you guys see how this like sticks out far when I turn it all the way? I'm scraping my metal, what do you call this? Like dash holder, I forgot what it's called. I used to know the name because I wanted to get that piece in carbon for the V4R, but I didn't because they didn't do it on the Superleggera, and that bike is fully carbon. So I was like, why did they not do it? Maybe it's like a, I don't know, like too much pressure on or something like that. So that's why I didn't do it. But this thing is scratching my metal piece on both sides when I turn it a lot, which is very annoying and frustrating. So I'm trying to maybe like take this off or something like that. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Worst case, if that doesn't work, I actually have to replace the levers again, because these are aftermarket levers, if you guys don't know. This bike does not like going slow. That being said, I do think that this is a lot smoother than the H2. I should get probably like reservoirs for this thing. Nothing crazy, just like maybe like black ones. I don't want to do too much green or anything like that. Something minimal to make it look nicer than these like plastic reservoirs. So very basic stuff. I did want to do full on like what are they called? Master cylinders for my clutch and brake. But yeah, we decided to just do the levers because I couldn't decide on a matching set. I gotta also remember that after this we're gonna have fresh tires, so I gotta take it extra easy on this thing. Also, the R1M, I haven't been riding the R1M as much because it has that issue with the tire. I think the bead broke or something like that. I took it here and they said it's fine, but something was off with it. So I'm actually gonna throw these tires, the ones I have currently on this, on the R1M after, because these are still very new. Like this bike probably has, I don't even know how many miles, less than 1,000 though. Look at these titanium pipes though. So yeah, I don't know what else to get for it. Let me know in the comments if you guys know something that is cool. I definitely want to do more like green titanium stuff all around the bike. It already has a lot, but you know, the more the better. Definitely up here. I ordered them, but it's been a few months, so we'll see. Hopefully they come in somewhat soon. I already put a lot of parts. I think when I first got this thing, we kind of went crazy on it. But today, tires, front rotors, and hopefully in the future we're going to be doing the rear, because I don't know, the OEM ones just look horrible. The new ones do look better, I must say, so let me show you guys. But yeah, these are the front rotors. Let me take them inside. They're pretty heavy. How are you guys doing? Front rotors? Nice. Yeah, fully floating, so, you know. I wanted to get these. What are these called again? I keep forgetting. The rings, whatever. Yeah, I feel like you would know. Yo, what are these called? There you go. These. I want to get these in green so bad, but are these the tires? Yeah. Nice. S22s. Whoa. Is that the color it came in? Yep. Can I pick it up? Yeah. Oh, you meant these. How is it called? Floating? The buttons. Oh, the buttons? Yeah. I wanted to do those in green. That would have looked really nice, but they only come in red. I didn't want to do red, you know, it doesn't match. What company is this? $10,000? Like these are 10 grand. That is crazy. Do they come in green? And he said titanium? Yeah. So I'm assuming they're lighter than those? Yeah, is that the front? That looks small. This is the front. This is for a different model. Oh, different bike. But oh. Huh. Why does it not have any holes in it? Interesting. Yeah, I was like, gotta be very careful knowing how much these cost. But these are actually
Nah, I think this in green would be a bit much, but that's so light. This is crazy. Well, I was just saying, I don't know what the next mod is. Now I think I do. I might do these. We'll talk about it right now as he's working on it. This is sick. Okay, okay, that's very interesting. But that's why it would be perfect for the H2R. Especially in green. That would be pretty sick. I don't know where the other one is. Alright. How you doing, man? Nice meeting you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. So yeah, these are the OEM ones. I guess we won't be weighing them, but I'll hold both to see if these are lighter or not. They look like slightly less material, so we'll see. But yeah, as you guys can see, this tire isn't really that worn out. I haven't even used the sides. I mean, I probably won't on the H2R, but on the H2 I have. This is looking a little dark, but it's okay. Alright, we'll get this done and then I'll be right back. 5 minutes till sunset. Looks kind of bright, which is surprising, but we kind of gotta rush a little bit. The lights are starting to come on everywhere, so that's how you know it's getting dark. Yeah, unfortunately it was a big fail today, guys. I forgot to mention we do have the new tires on, but that's pretty much it. New tires, and we were missing like one bolt for the rear set titanium one that we had to cut and custom fit, so we did that. But that is pretty much it. The front rotors unfortunately did not work. The OEM ones are Brembo and they're 5mm. The brake techs that I got, the aftermarket ones, are 5.6. So you know that's a difference of 6mm, and the caliper itself was, I'll maybe throw in some pictures for you guys, but the caliper was literally rubbing on the disc, so we didn't kind of want to ruin it or anything, so it's not even going to make it like past the parking lot. So unfortunately we wasted a lot of time installing the new rotors just to replace them back to the OEM ones. We're supposed to do a sprocket. We ordered one, but they sent us something completely different, so we couldn't do the sprocket and chain either. So yeah, unfortunately all we did were the tires, which good thing I just said that, because that reminds me that I need to take it extra slow to break in those new tires. Oh man, now it's getting all like cold and chilly. I did not expect to be out this late. You never know with these bikes, man. This was supposed to be a very quick job, all basic stuff. It was supposed to be tires, rotors, sprocket, chain, and the only thing that worked was the tires. Unfortunately, I am like extra scared of. Very cold now, so the streets are cold, and these like brand new tires, they do feel kind of slippery, especially on this bike, so I'm like extra cautious. And we couldn't even, I wanted to do my levers as well, because the design on this is very like stupid, so they actually rub on this, as I said, so we couldn't even fix those. But hey, looking at the bright side, I got one titanium bolt that was bothering me, and new tires. Woo! It is gonna be a freezing ride back home. It is so cold. The bike is loving the cold weather though. I don't know if you guys heard it, but that supercharger was loving this. The higher you build in the RPM, the more air it's sucking in and the more power it's making. What the? Did I just run over? Was that literally just a road? This is horrible. Oh, this is a new Mustang! I haven't seen one on the road yet. That's cool. These tires should also make the bike a little bit more flickable as well. So, let's see how it feels. But yeah, the new rotors actually felt a little bit heavier, assuming because they are thicker. So unfortunately they didn't have a scale there, so we couldn't weigh it. And oh, I left them there. I was like, maybe I should weigh them at home, but who knows if we're gonna keep them or not, since they do not really fit right. They're supposed to be like a OEM fit, I was told. So, but hey, it's never easy with these bikes, even though sometimes it's the simplest parts and stuff like that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry it was a slower, more boring one. I wanted to ride with the new rotors, see how they feel since they're fully floating, and tell you guys about like the difference, how they feel and all that, you know, more upgrades and all. But I guess we'll have to wait to do that, and maybe some other stuff with it as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe.
We'll catch you guys in the next one. For now, we're just gonna make it before it's completely dark, since we don't have headlights on this thing.